Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia and I'm so happy to have you here. If you haven't subscribed already, then please hit the subscribe button. I feel like, do you know what, I feel like I went in a bit too fast with that. Watch some of my video and if you like it, then subscribe because I love to have you here and I love making content for you. And I really do love you. I feel like that was a better bribe than me just going straight in raw dogging with subscribe. Oh God, anyway, today I'm going to do a little bit of a Q&A. So I do have my phone in my hand. I'm going to try not to get distracted because I am literally like the dog off Up. You know the dog where it's like, squirrel, squirrel. That's me. It's really exhausting. I've really struggled with TikTok videos on keeping it to 3 minutes and keeping my train of thought the whole time. At least with these I can edit them. And I don't even like doing that. Well, no, actually I love editing at the moment, but I don't like edit. What I mean, like, I love the editing process, but I don't like editing out my bloopers or things like that because I just think it's more raw and it's more natural and it's who I am at the end of the day. But with YouTubes, I literally have to edit them, otherwise they'd be 3 hours long with just a bunch of distracted shit. But I am gonna answer some questions from my TikTok channel today. If you don't follow me on TikTok, where the fuck did you find me? 444 the 444 agency on TikTok. So I answered this on my TikTok earlier, but I'm going to go into a more detailed discussion about it. Can you talk about mindset routine? Yes, I absolutely can. So with a mindset routine, I want you to see this. The way I teach manifestation is reprogramming your mind or programming your mind, however you want to word it. That's the way I teach manifestation. I've been teaching it that way for 7 years. It's all about changing your belief system so you manifest these things on autopilot. So instead of using the same technique 1,000 times to manifest the same thing, you're going to change one belief and manifest that thing 1,000 times on autopilot. For example, if you were trying to manifest £2,000 in your business every single month and you just spent the whole month visualizing that goal, that money goal, and you're just tapping into that, like, I'm going to manifest £1,000 this month, I'm going to manifest £1,000 this month, like you're tapping into that energy, that becomes quite exhausting. Whereas if you were, and I'm not saying doing the work is easy, I'm not saying it's like a fast way to do it, but what I am saying is if you change the belief to, I manifest £1,000 in this, £2,000 every month in this business on autopilot because my business is a fucking goldmine, my products are fucking delightful, and everybody loves what I have to offer, and what I have to offer is God-given, and you back that up, then you're just going to manifest £2 grand a month on autopilot without, like, once that belief is in, you're not going to have to do all these techniques and that kind of shit. So I really believe in programming the subconscious mind, and I personally believe, did I just say personally? I personally believe that sleep affirmations are one of the fastest ways to do this. You can absolutely create your dream life without sleep affirmations. I only started using them last February, but what I will say is the difference I have seen since February, not just in financial situation and business situation, but in my body, sleep affirmations have been the fucking GOAT. Like, I'm in my soft girl era when it comes to working out now. I'm doing the least working out I've probably ever done. And I don't recommend that's a way of life, but I'm just saying, like, I used to think I had to be in the weight section 6 times a week, like doing the stair stepper every day and all that kind of shit. Now I have an affirmation on my sleep affirmation tapes that say, I love working out. I love how toned and sexy and tight my body is. Like, I love feeling this sexy and magnetic. And I do my steps every day, and then I have a couple of gym sessions and gymnastics, and I feel the best and I look the best. I look the best I've ever felt, and I fully believe it's because I've just been programming that way into my brain. And I'd say it's more, for example, it's taken out the exercise for me and it's replaced it with really, really amazing eating habits so I don't have to work out as hard as I was before. I've cut out all the junk eating. I get my protein, I get my water in, and I highly think that's from the sleep affirmations because I've never found it as easy as I have in the past 8 months to have the body that I want. I also recommend mirror work. So I did this on my TikTok a minute ago, but mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the prettiest bitch of them all? Oh, it's me! No, I'm really joking, I don't say that, but I will sit there. Let me just show you, because I didn't do a full demonstration. So imagine can you see that? So imagine I'm doing my makeup, I'm just like, Lid, you can do it. Like, you can, hold on, I've actually got a brush. Lid, you can do anything you want to today. Like, you want to hit that business goal, you can do it. What if not you, then who? Like, your energy is God-given, your content's insane, like you give so much value to your clients, why would they not buy from you? Like, who wouldn't love you? Like, you're so lovely, da da da. And like, just speak to yourself like you'd want a parent to speak to you, like you'd want a boyfriend or girlfriend to speak to you, like you'd want your best friend. Like, just become your own best friend in that mirror whilst you're doing other things. If you're a boy and you're not doing your makeup, or you are a boy and you are doing your makeup, because we love that too, like you can just do it as you're doing other things, as you're trimming your beard, as you're shaving your mustache, whatever you boys do in the mirror, if it isn't makeup. Just do it at the same time. Like, include it into your everyday routines. You can do it whilst you're brushing your teeth. It might be a little bit hard, but do it mentally then. Just get it in. I also love listening to the recordings throughout the day as I'm doing boring shit. Like, I was going to say doing my makeup, but obviously, well, to be fair, sometimes if I don't feel like doing mirror work, I will just play my affirmations in the background. I have affirmation playlists on Spotify and YouTube. So if you don't want to listen to your own, you have got mine. Listening to your own is more powerful. I will say that. Oh, actually, I have a new members area. I have a members club, I have a gang, and I'm so fucking excited. We did the first training in there this week. You get all the workshops that I've ever created, including the Manifest Love one, the fucking SP one, the magnetism one, and then I've added ones in on money, your dream body. You also get PDFs. Yeah, you get PDFs in there, journaling prompts, sleep affirmations. You get sleep affirmations recordings in there as well, and there's loads more to be added. EFT meditations. There's loads in there. If you want to join, the link is down below. Okay. What was I going to say? I have way too much energy today. I've been doing so much content today and I feel like I've run out of words. Oh yeah, affirmation rampages. I love affirmation rampages, or just listening to them throughout the day as I'm doing my usual things. I also love having a bad bitch playlist and just psyching myself up throughout the day, whether that's a money one or whether that's just like some straight up Cardi B and like just making myself feel like a baddie. What else do I do? I do sats before bedtime, so whilst my sleep affirmations are playing, it actually makes me conk straight out whilst I'm listening to the sleep affirmations and also visualising something else. It's really weird, but it's like my brain just goes, boop. And I have, I'm not an easy sleeper, so I found that amazing. And I also love tapping into the feeling throughout the day. So my favourite way to do this is to listen to Dario G Sun Chime, and I literally just imagine like all the feelings of gratitude that I already have what I want, like I've done it, it's mine, I'm so grateful, universe, thank you. And I just tap into that feeling. I love doing this while I'm driving as well, because nobody sees you. You can smile from ear to ear, and you're just like, I have even been known, well not known, because I don't really tell anyone, but I have known myself to bounce around the kitchen doing this kind of shit. I'm that batshit crazy. We are reprogramming years and years and years of shitty beliefs. It's gonna take some time, it's gonna take some batshit craziness, but it's worth it. I also really like doing resistance exercises, such as, you know, asking yourself, why do I believe I can't have this? Writing out all the reasons that come up and scribbling them out and writing out why it's bullshit. Looking at my fears on what I want, again, writing out my fears, writing out why they're bullshit, and just really removing that resistance. And also EFT, I do that 2 to 3 times a day without fail. So that's my mindset routine. If you haven't got the time to do all that, which to be fair, all that just is based, I mean, I'm sleeping, so the sleep affirmation tape's on. I'm doing my makeup anyway, so I'm gonna do some mirror work. I'm driving along with no one in the car, so I'm gonna do my, like, it really doesn't take anything out of my day. The probably one thing that takes the thing out of my day is EFT and the resistance exercises. But even that's like, what, 45 minutes max. So, depends how dedicated you are. No, I'm only joking, I'm not gonna gaslight you, but just try and get as much in whatever ways that you can. Do you know, I really hate listening when my thing comes up. I don't know why, because I really love my content and I don't mind watching my content back. But if, say like, it comes up and I'm not expecting it, I'm like, ah! So this was another one that came up on my TikTok. Shall I do that actually? It was basically asking if sadness will stop the manifestation. In a nutshell, sadness will not stop your manifestation, but it depends how long you dwell in it for. So sadness in and of itself is a human emotion, and I think you should process it. I am not one of those coaches that teaches you to ignore your feelings, because I think that's fucking toxic and it causes disease in the body, so I do not recommend that. When I say don't react to the circumstances, I mean don't send a 3-page paragraph to somebody you're feeling pissed off at. Don't like spiral and think because the money hasn't landed in your bank account today that it's never going to. But if you're feeling sad, pissed off, angry about something, upset, process it. If you can accept this situation, process your emotions, you will let them go far easier. If not, they're just going to keep bringing themselves up in the future. So you can do that through EFT, breath, like nervous system regulation, journaling it out, processing these feelings, and then you can start focusing your attention to a different story. If you can't focus your attention to a new story straight away, just go and break the mental habit of sitting there ruminating on it and go and do something fun for yourself. Go get a life in the meantime, or stick a series on and fucking numb your mind out for all I care. But distract yourself from sitting there, process that. There's sadness and then there's moping. Sadness is valid. Moping kind of becomes a choice after a while. Like feeling sad over something that's happened for a few weeks, valid. Months, years, not valid. My manifestation hasn't been working. It's like it's so negatively charged and I don't know why. I would literally take your attention off it for a while if it's negatively charged, because the thing is, if that's your attraction point with this thing, you're only going to manifest more of either feeling this way or more of what you're already getting with this thing. Take your attention off it, put all your attention onto self-concept, onto building yourself up, feeling good about yourself, and really learn to train your focus and train your mind into the reality that you want. If it's negatively charged with it, it would be worth asking yourself, what am I afraid of when it comes to this thing? Why don't I like this thing? Why don't I like the idea of having this thing? It's probably a big reason as to why it's not in your lap yet, because your subconscious mind will keep you safe no matter what. It is designed to keep you safe. It doesn't like change. And if it thinks you are scared of something, so a lot of people have this with love and money. They say they want love and money, when actually they're scared of love and money because they have so much pain associated to it. So what they don't understand is it's the lack of love and the lack of money that is causing them pain. But the brain hasn't differentiated the two. It's just got money, love, pain, 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 pain. So if you have a negatively charged manifestation, you've got to rewrite the story of like why it's safe. Why is it safe for me to have this? Why would having this be a good thing? You know, why would it be so, why would it benefit my life if this came into it? Why would it benefit me, my family, people around me if this came into my life? So for example, years ago when I was trying to manifest a big money goal, I had this fear, which I didn't even know about to be fair, but I had this fear. When my old coach asked me to do this exercise, I had things come up like, it's gonna make me lose connections with my family because they're not gonna like me if I earn that kind of money. And when I seen it, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't even know I felt this way. Like, that's so stupid. But it does make sense because money can, you know, cause a lot of drama in families and all that kind of shit. But it was a really irrational fear because my family are amazing and they wouldn't give a shit about anything like that. They'd only be proud of me. So I had to write down, why would it benefit me and my family if I made this money? And it was, my dad would be so proud of me. My mum wouldn't worry about me anymore. I could buy my little brother anything he wants for his birthday, all these things. You know, they would know their daughter's secure. Like, that's all any parent would want in life. All these things hit it probably about 2 or 3 weeks after that. So if you have a negatively charged manifestation, you got to clean up that energy around it. So this isn't necessarily a question, but someone's put, I feel like there is snail movement. I'll be honest, a lot of the times you're not actually going to see movement before that thing happens. Like some of the times where I've manifested the most money has come directly after a very skint broke period. And I just had blind faith that that money was going to come in and, you know, things were going to fly from there. But I didn't have any proof of that leading up to it. I didn't have trickles in my bank account. I didn't have like somebody sending me a text like, oh, by the way, you're going to manifest money this week. That's not how it works. We walk by faith, not by sight. You want the movement, you want that because you want to validate you want to validate the beliefs that you're putting in. And I get it, it's human, it's natural. And it's also your logical brain trying to go, well, you know, if we haven't seen any movement, then clearly it's not going to happen. That's not how manifestation works. Manifestation is really fucking illogical. So, no. Like, if there is snail movement, like I have manifested so many things without any movement. It doesn't fucking matter. And your need to seek movement is keeping it further away. And also, a lot of the time, why would I do that? That was new. Also, you've got to bear in mind, if you're all, we live in a focus-based universe, so if you're focusing on just seeing movement, you might just manifest the movement and not the end thing. Movement doesn't mean that it's going to happen. Like, getting a text off someone does not mean that they're going to fall into a relationship with you. Fucking getting £5 in your account doesn't mean you're going to manifest £5 the next week. The movement doesn't really mean shit unless you're making it mean it. It doesn't mean anything. You can have a complete period of silence and manifest the life of your dreams. Like, it's illogical. That's what I love about it.
How do you release resistance when it comes to your desires? Listen up. So this is
okay, this question. What confuses some people what confuses is some people say you must affirm, affirm, affirm. Others say you must detach and let it go. I don't know what to do. Baby, you can do both. I think it's important to do both. It's really important to have a solid mindset routine, like I just stated in the first question. And it's also important to get a fucking life and release resistance and enjoy the life that is presented in front of you, because we only get one. At the end of the day, you could die at any minute. I'm sorry to put that so bluntly, but I've been surrounded by quite a lot of grief in the past few years. I know firsthand that this life is very precious. I don't want you to just waste it, just affirming, affirming, affirming all day. Have the solid mindset routine in place, so you know you're programming your mind, you know you're planting the seeds, and then just let the seeds flourish, let them grow, and in the meantime, enjoy life and detach. Detaching for me is not letting go of the desire. It's not stop caring about it. It's not, you know, oh, I'm just giving it to the universe, da, da, da. Like, let me see if the universe is going to reward me. No, the universe is always saying yes to you, always. But if you're hyper attached to something, it's going to take a little bit longer to say yes. So the more you can focus on your own life, just enjoy the present moment, do things that fulfill you and make your life so much fun, then that is the fastest way to detach. You're going to give your manifestation room to breathe and it will fly in. You can't be having fun and feeling anxiously attached to something at the same time. It doesn't work like that. You can only be on one or two states. And when you have fun and you make your life fun and you go get a life, you literally make that your attraction point. The universe is going to send like for like things. It's a focus-based universe. When you're focused on fun, it's going to bring more fucking fun. Sounded like a rock star saying that, I think, personally. I'm going to leave it there for today, but if you have any questions, then drop me a comment below. I will answer them on a YouTube or a podcast. I want to help you as best as I can. I want to make manifestation as simple and as easy and as applicable. I don't think applicable was the right word. As easy to apply as possible, because you can do it. You can have it. You can get anything. And I'm going to help you to do that. So like I said, if you do have a question, pop it in the comment section below and I will see you next time.